Well, welcome back everybody. This is a little bit of a late intro for this vlog, but let me bring you up to speed. Right now, we're on our way to camp next to a river. So right now, to get to where we're gonna camp, we're on tubes with all of our gear swimming behind them. That's Josh over there. Yeah, we're just floating down the river, got all our gear with us. Heading to just a little spot called the Deep Hole on the river, and we're hoping to camp somewhere near there. Just, or maybe just a little bit past. Anyway, we're camping there for the night, and Josh made this awesome mistake of forgetting to bring the tent. So I had to bring mine, and mine's like a 2-person tent, so we're gonna hope that we can all fit in there. It's me, Jake, and Josh this time. Colin's at some camp, so yeah. It's supposed to rain. Isn't it supposed to rain tonight and then tomorrow? And then thunderstorms, so I know none of you guys actually seen, I was gonna make a vlog for this this weekend that we went out camping in November last year, but I never vlogged, and to this day we call it Death Weekend because we got trapped like kilometers into the forest because it had snowed and rained really bad the night before, and we were trapped because all the roads flooded out. So that was a pretty terrible time, but it would have made for a nice vlog. But anyways, we're hoping that this time camping, it's not gonna be the same. We're hoping for a good time. Brought lots of hot dogs, and yeah. Anyways, so I'll see you at the site. Oh shit! Oh shit! Nick's gonna run. I don't want to hit that rock.
We're gonna go into the. Hey, now you're gonna make us bump into the side.
Massive rock! I think that rock was like 12 feet long.
Oh shit, what is that?
Oh my god! That's definitely.
Alright, so we finally reached land. I had a little a little leech on my leg, actually you can see right there. I don't know, maybe you can see that. Anyways, got them off, used a little bit of salt, not worried about it, let's go. So now we gotta look for a spot to settle in for the night, and all this tall ass grass, so we gotta avoid tick land. So I'm thinking sort of off the path, Jake, and we'll just kind of pat down some of the grass. We could even go right on the beach. Oh, look at that. Sunset.
Nick, it'll be much more buggy there.
Whoa!
That's sad.
I get to enjoy something.
I had the camera set on the wrong mode. We're good now. Sunset there. This is a nice view. Oh, looks like rain, boys. Looks like rain. It's like a little golden hour here.
Now there's a trail left.
That's getting cut out of the vlog. Look at this. Golden hour.
That's nice.
So we're on the beach now. We finally, we're looking for a spot to camp. So we're kind of thinking either on the beach or maybe just up in the grass a little bit, pat down some of that grass, and that'll give us some nice like cushiony bedding to sleep on.
That'd be sick for tenting on that little mini one.
Oh yeah, we could have a little bonfire over there. Just that island right, you can't really see it, but that little island right by that cinder block. Good for a bonfire. Really good for a bonfire. We got dogs to roast, we got hot dogs to roast. Anyway, so we're planning on setting up probably somewhere down that way a little bit. Look at the reflection on that water. That's some calm water. Alright Josh, see you around the outside. Alright, so while Josh is headed down with the tubes on the water, me and Jake are gonna go kind of find our spot to camp. Probably set up our fire, because it's getting quite dark out, and we're gonna have to cook up food soon. Okay, so Josh is floating down the river, or trying to, and it got way too, the water's not fast enough for him to float down now. It's too calm. So me and Jake have to go back and get all the gear now. So I'm gonna leave you guys here, and we're gonna go get the stuff. Mic on?
I thought your camera just fell over.
Ready? So some of you may know, I'm a wildlife photographer, And the other day, Jake went out and bought a Mark 1 Canon 100 to 400 L lens. And I borrowed it for...
Nice one.
Okay. So the other day, Jake went out and bought a 100 to 400 L lens, the Mark 1 version, so it's older, but L glass. And I borrowed it for a few days. This is his. And I fell in love with it, so I was like, well, hell, I gotta get one. So I went out and bought one. So now, we both got a 100 to 400. Jake got a 5D Mark IV. Lucky bastard. I'm shooting with this old Mark II. I'm hoping to get a 7D Mark II soon. 10 frames a second. It's like a 1DX, it's smaller. So, I'm currently establishing a fire pit. So yeah, I haven't used this tent yet. I got it for Christmas. And yeah, after Josh forgot his tent, I had to bring this one. And I have yet to, I don't even know how big this tent is. So, let's just hope it fits all of us. Wait, is this literally just... Hold up, really? Wow.
Oh my god.
Now what? Can you grab the instructions? Josh?
Where are they?
Right at my... This is like the easiest tent to set up. Did you see how fucking quick that went up? Alright, so I highly recommend this tent. Firelight, really good. Oh yeah, that'll hold all of us. I think we might actually be able to fit the air mattress in here too. So, we weren't sure whether or not Josh's air mattress was gonna fit in my tent. However, it turns out they're like perfect. Josh has this little air mattress, and this is the size of my tent. It's not the biggest, but it'll hold all of us, and maybe some gear. And I think it's waterproof. I'm not taking my camera with me because I have to be able to carry stuff, so I'm not gonna leave you with Jake either. I'm just gonna turn the camera off and I'll see when we're back. So far, we haven't got our fire to light yet. We've been using flint and steel, but we used the flint and steel to light my propane lantern, so now I'm just gonna shove some paper up there.
I just
Hope it.
I can get the lantern.
Your apple
Yeah.
fucking...
Why did it just go so high?
Christ.
Why did it go so high?
I don't know.
Hey, that might help though.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Give me that.
Alright, well, fire's going pretty good right now, though we're gonna need more actual wood. Right now we're just burning some spruce wood, so it's not really good wood, so me and Jake are gonna take a little hike and get some hardwood. Some maple would be nice or something. Okay. So yeah, me and Jake are out here collecting firewood. We found these dead maples, so we started taking from those because, you know, hardwood. If it's dead, it should just eventually snap. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Oh, there it goes. Do you want me to try and hit it with the knife? Josh, tell him to vlog while he's up there.
Yeah.
I think it's on. So Josh here. I got the fire going here. I'm waiting for Jake and Nick to get back. Listening to some music. Should probably turn that off so we don't, copyright. But it's going pretty well. I have this big log. I can't get it to cut though. Other than that, I've been just scraping away at this, letting it dry on the side for a bit. And then once the fire dies down a bit, I put it in. So yeah, hopefully they'll be back soon.
All right, so we're back from another, me and Jake are back from another firewood gathering. And we got all this good maple here, as you would see in the vlog that I did there. I forgot we took it. So I left the shovel that we found kind of just laying about, and I walked past it and I friggin' stubbed my toe. Focus on it. Yeah, look at that. Hold on, I gotta.
I'm leaving it. I'm gonna put them in.
Alright, so currently it is now starting to rain.
Do you want all of this stuff in there?
Jesus.
What?
So no dogs tonight, boys.
What?
No dogs?
Nah.
You're gonna get struck by lightning.
Yeah, I know.
What did we do? All our gear's fried.
I'm not worried about the gear. The tent's gonna go up in fucking flames.
Yeah, dude.
Then we gonna soak. So we're all currently jam-packed into this tent. It's quite small quarters. However, we're dry, we're warm.
Way too warm.
Way too warm. Yeah, this is a tent that's meant for like
Rent.
that's meant for like winter camping. So she's quite warm. But yeah, I don't know. We're gonna try and get some sleep soon. But
No, we aren't.
well, I am.
Don't face it, we're not going to.
I'm getting up early for wildlife. Jeez, the mosquitoes in here are so bad though. Okay,
So,
hang on, shut up. 1 minute.
where's the one? Yeah.
It's 12:13 a.m. now,
It's 13:12.
and we're going to bed. We're gonna wake up at 6 a.m. It's supposed to be a thunderstorm at that time, but
We gonna die.
I just hope I hope this tent's waterproof. We're gonna find out. Most of our gear is inside the tent, so yeah. Anyways, see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning everyone. It wasn't exactly a great sleep. Very packed in that, you can't even see it, tiny little tent of ours. But it's about 5:40, or it is 5:40. I think it's time to go wildlifing. Lots of birds chirping, so see what we can find. The boys are still sleeping back in the tent, so I'm gonna head up this way up the river a little bit, try and see what's up over here. Today I'm really kind of hoping to capture a kingfisher, belted kingfisher, diving for some fish. I seen them out here a couple days ago when me and the guys came out tubing on the river. So I'm really hoping this morning that I can capture one fishing. A belted kingfisher just flew along the water there, squawking a little bit, and then went into the trees here, so I'm gonna wait here. and maybe he'll come back. So, if anybody's looking to get into wildlife photography, you don't really know what kind of gear to get, I do, well, lens-wise, I do highly recommend picking up one of the Mark I versions of the 100 to 400L. Quite a bit cheaper than the newer Mark II. The Mark II is about $2,500, whereas this is $1,500 brand new. And I bought mine used for 900 or 800 Canadian dollars. I had this whole debate with myself about what camera I was going to upgrade to, because I was originally going to get the Mark IV, the 5D Mark IV like Jake's. But then I thought, well, it kind of doesn't suit me very well. I kind of need a faster shutter speed for doing wildlife photography. And so I wanted something a little faster, and I then looked at an older 1DX, not the Mark II, but the first version. And I thought, well, that was a little too big for me. Didn't really like the body style on it. So now I'm looking at the 7D, specifically the 7D Mark II, because it's 10 frames a second, which is good burst. It's a regular full frame body, but it's an APS-C sensor. So it's Canon's top-of-the-line crop sensor, which is also beneficial to being a wildlife photographer because you get that extra reach, you get that 1.6 times crop factor, which is kind of nice to have. So, yeah, I don't know. Alright, well, we're pretty much all packed up now, getting ready to go, so I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next one. You guys wanna say bye?
Bye. Bye.
Is that even recording?
Uh-huh.
You're disgusting.